Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Greg Michalowski from ForexLive.com. Technical analysis is about looking at pictures and finding levels where people gather, where people trade, where people lean. And that's what I'm going to do in this video, taking a look at the Aussie versus yen. If you watch my video, I often have yellow areas, and I'll talk about how this is a swing area where the yellow area is, and the reason why it's a swing area is because people swing around it. They swing to the upside or they swing to the downside. Over here, they swung to the downside. They swing to the downside. They swing to the downside. And we try to hold resistance here, but we can't, and then the market swings to the upside. And then we come back down to this area, and we try to hold support, trading above and below it here, and then swing back to the downside, and we come back here and test it, increasing this level's importance going forward. It takes a number of months through here before the market returns back to that area, and we break above it and we swing higher, and then we trade sloppily around it here, but then reestablish resistance against this swing area right through here, and we didn't return to it until this month, where the price again moved up to this area right here, and we're finding sellers, including in trading today. So technically speaking, this becomes a swing area where if it goes above, it's either more bullish, in which case we move up toward that next target, or if we stay below, it goes lower. And if we and so that's what traders try to do. And in between here or right here is where risk can be defined and limited. If you're a buyer right here because you think it's going to go above that level, what do you not want to see? Well, you don't want to see the price move much below this yellow area. If you're a seller right here against this area right here, what do you not want to see? You don't want to see the price move above that yellow area. If it does either of those things, you get out and you lose a little. If you're right, and let's say you sell here and the price goes down, you risk a little to make more than a little. And that's what technical traders do. They risk a little to make more than a little. And as long as you can do more of these risking a little, and you do or more of these making more than a little versus risking a little, you're going to end up on the positive side of your trading. So that's what I focus on. And it doesn't matter what the currency pair. In this case, this is the Aussie yen. So I just outlined that swing area as a key level, and we're near that swing area as I speak. Now, on the downside, there's another key level, that a technical level that traders should be paying attention to, and that's this trend line right here. This trend line has a number of different levels where the market came down to it and found support buyers. We came down to it, found support buyers, came down to it, found support buyers. You could see the pattern develop against that level. So guess what? If the price were to come back down and through that level, and we would expect to see sellers enter on the downside and push the price to lower. Now, combine that with this blue line right here. This blue line, you can hardly see it here, but you can see it tracks along this trend line right through here. And this blue line is the 100-day moving average. It comes in at 94.19. And so guess what? If the price were to move lower and then head below not only the trend line, but also the blue line, that should increase the bearish bias, and we should see a further move to the downside there. And that's a leg that you'd want to get on if it broke below that level with momentum. So looking at the Aussie versus US dollar just on a daily chart, we have really good resistance up here. We have really good support down here. And it's a matter of breaking either to one way or the other, or even leaning against each of those levels and trading the range in between these two. That's another alternative you can do as a trader, and part of the nuances and what traders who trade technically look at. I hope that you found this video helpful. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune through trading. Bye-bye now.